Okay. My own thoughts on the documentary, The Valley of the T-Rex. At the time, I loved the CGI of the dinosaurs. And yes, obviously, I think the documentary came out the same time as When Dinosaurs Roamed America, if I'm wrong. And yeah, it is the same animation and same producers and things like that. But personally, one problem is Jack Horner. And yes, I know that there are going to be some Jack Horner fans that are going to attack me about this, but here's the thing. And yes, I know that he said that, that he he admitted I think he apologized to the people. But anyways, Tyrannosaurus Rex was not 100% scavenger. We find evidence of Tyrannosaurus hunting duckbills. We find evidence of Tyrannosaurus hunting Triceratops. And in another documentary, what's its name? T-Rex Warrior Wimp by the BBC. He said that when he found that Triceratops pelvis, he said that, it wasn't a T-Rex that killed the Triceratops. He said that a pack of dromaeosaurs killed a Triceratops. Well, here's the question. Dromaeosaurs, a mob or a pack or whatever of dromaeosaurs, could not take down an animal that is heavier and that's the size of an elephant. And the dromaeosaurs in the 66 million years gap are a little bit, some of them are much smaller, and some of them are like close to the size of Utahraptor. But even if they were close to the size of Utahraptor, they would not fight against a fucking Triceratops. A Triceratops is a big armored tank. And yes, I know that the horns are fragile. But still, like, Triceratops, is still an armored tank. A Dromaeosaurus would not even mess around with a duckbill hadrosaur, either. They could probably hunt a juvenile or a hatchling, but they would not mess around with a goddamn adult. And yes, at the time, Jack Horner downplayed Tyrannosaurus. He doesn't like T-Rex. I mean, even if you don't like T-Rex, you can't downplay it all the time, He said, predators have to grab things. Okay. There are other... he said predators have to grab things with their claws. There's a lot of predators that grab things with their teeth. Crocodilians, sharks, eels, the canids, what else is there? Jack Horner? Sometimes bears. I seen a bear use its mouth to kill a deer or something. And yes, I know that he may have downplayed T-Rex. I get it, but still. I may not like Jack Horner, but I don't like his documentary. I don't like that documentary either, but he has sort of changed a little bit. I mean, for once, or maybe it's me I changed. I mean, for once, it's been 2 years, I think. I think it's a year now, a year or two. I don't know. I think that Nanotyrannus is obviously still a juvenile Tyrannosaurus. And I probably think that Stygimoloch and Dracorex are juveniles or subadult versions of Pachycephalosaurus. Yeah, for once. But anyways, it's like, Jack, you don't have to downplay T-Rex like that. And yes, I'm not being a fanboy or anything, but the way how he did it in Jurassic Park and Jurassic Park 3, I don't know. But those are my thoughts on that documentary. Although, yes, I may like that T-Rex with the red face and stuff. And yes, it is accurate that Tyrannosaurus Rex was a beefy animal. But it wasn't really slow and, you know, T-Rex was fast. I mean, not as fast as other theropods, but Tyrannosaurus, you know, was still a fast animal, fast as an African elephant, and an elephant can still catch a human, you know. But it's whatever. Those are my thoughts on that documentary. To be honest, it's actually one of the worst documentaries I actually hated so much, even as a kid. As a T-Rex documentary, it's the worst. Because Jack Horner downplayed it like hell. But whatever. It's over now. It's been over for the past a decade at this point, so yeah, a decade or two, so yeah, it's whatever.